So this is a bushwhack out to Hawthorne Falls. Maybe you can tell that there's not much here of a trail. There was once a trail here, so it's not maintained today, but it was here at one point, so it's not impassable. Sliding down. It's like, you see this is not Hawthorne Falls. This is just some interesting view on our way out to it. Okay. That was fun. I think it's part of the Gale River. Kind of a rainy day today. Good day to be spending in the woods, doing a bushwhack, not seeing any views. There's Laura over here. Say hi, Laura. Yeah, good view of this.
We are on a bushwhack along the, I think this is a branch of the Gale River, I think. Heading out to Hawthorne Falls, and this is not Hawthorne Falls, which it's pretty impressive, whatever it is. It's very nice, lovely. So this is following an abandoned trail that I think it was abandoned in 1957 or something like that, after maybe a hurricane came through. And after we get to Hawthorne Falls, we're going to continue up and pop out on the Garfield Ridge Trail, sort of near the Garfield Ridge shelter. We're going to go over to Garfield, even though everything's pretty socked in today, because we're right there. And then we're going to come back to Galehead and get that, and then come down the actual trail back to the car. So anyway, this is beautiful. It's really nice. And I'm standing on rocks. Like, the river just kind of, I don't know what happens to it. It goes down and out, but very awesome. I guess this is an unnamed fall. Again, this is an unnamed fall on, I think it's a branch of the Gale River. I'm not sure. And there's John with his little man bun. It's sort of sprinkling out right now, but that's okay. Beautiful. This is just another little cascade on the way out to Hawthorne Falls. It's got a nice pool. And then there's another cascade, can't really see it here, going down, and then another pool. It's just a big series of little cascades, plus that other waterfall we saw at the bottom. It's pretty nice. Lovely. Here's yet another series of cascades and a pool that looks like it's 8 feet deep, and then goes down another little waterfall, and then another. We're about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes of bushwhacking away from my last video. It's just non-stop. Beautiful. This is not Hawthorne Falls, but it's really nice, and it's really quite large. Maybe, I don't know, 30 or 40 feet. It's big. We're about 2/10 of a mile from Hawthorne Falls, and we're standing kind of on the edge of a cliffy kind of moss. It's probably all hollow underneath us, and the roots are holding it all up. So I don't want to get any closer than I am, but very, very, very interesting and beautiful. And one of the larger waterfalls I've seen in the White Mountains. So, anyway, awesome. So we're still not to the falls, but we just popped out of the woods, and we decided we're going to walk along the rock here, see how far it gets us, and hopefully it won't be too slippery. But there's some tight going in the woods for a while with a lot of blowdowns, and you can see that I'm soaked. It's not, I don't think it's raining right now, but everything is wet. So anyway, this is lovely. It's a little slippery, but it's nice not to be getting smacked in the face by spruce. So we'll see how far we can take this before we have to cut in. More waterfalls up ahead, little cascades. And some blowdowns up there. I'm a little paranoid that I'll slip jumping down over rock. Oh, take it slow. All right.
Here.
I'm sure. Yeah, it's pretty. I think we might need to go back into the woods, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, it was a nice 500 feet. It looks like people have come down right here. All right, pretty soon we're almost there. And it is, what time is it? 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
here we are.
It's
raining quite nicely. He's gonna clean the lens. Oh, I can't tell. There's not much to see anyway, so. This is the summit of Garfield. Which ordinarily has a really nice view of Franconia Ridge and the Pemmy Wilderness. There it is. Right there is Lafayette. Jeez. Down here is Owl's Head.
Can't see anything.
Over, we can go see the Bonds and the twins over here. No. All right. Last time we were up here, it was beautiful and sunny. We sat right there and had our lunch. Unfortunately, I left the lunch in the car. So we'll have a snack, but as we walk back, I think, to our next stop.
So this is a steep part after the Garfield Ridge tent site. The water is on the trail. It's like walking in a stream bed, except it's just rocks. It is really very steep. As you can see up there, head of Laura. It is steep. I mean, if I take a view from the side, this is how steep it is. How uphill or downhill the trail is actually going. It's very steep. It looks like a ledge up there. That's how steep it is.
tried to look up and I almost fell over.
Well, be careful. Yeah. We'll never see this cloud again. Once in a lifetime view of this cloud. This is,
Maybe I should go down the left or the
yeah, definitely down the left. It's definitely more moderate that way. I know, but it's definitely not as bad. It's the way to go. There's the right over there. Kind of slippery. It looks. This was the place where it looked like it was a cliff. There was rock here, which doesn't look too big, but I guess it's probably about maybe 4 or 5 feet tall.
Well, right there is like 10.
No, I'm talking about just this thing in the middle of the trail that you're walking past.
I don't know where to go from here. Right there? Yes, that's how I came up.
Gee, that's steep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to sit my ass down.
Well, let me turn this off so they don't see our disastrous falls.
So this is the summit of, I believe it's called Garfield Ridge Peak, West Peak.
It's West Peak.
So there's the canister and John right there. And we bushwhacked up. And it was not simple to find. It's not good that it's black. But anyway, this is the completely obstructed view of a cloudy everything. It's raining and kind of gross. But we made it here. So we'll sign the register. And then the next one we're going to look for is East Peak.
Right?
Yes. Which I think is the shorter of the bushwhacks,
Okay,
I hope.
so.
Me too. I'm kind of done with bushwhacking for the day. Open that up. Let's see what's in there. All right. Logbook. I'll hold the lid.
You're gonna do the writing.
My hands are soaked.
Your handwriting is so much better though. If I write, no one's gonna understand what.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Does anyone care?
I think so. I think someone's gonna double check all these.
Yeah. I don't think so. Let's see who the last person was that signed it. That's what I always think is neat. Because today is July 3rd. It might not even be able to get written in if it's so wet. I don't know.
June 18.
June 18th?
June 18.
Okay. I think June 18th was a beautiful, sunny, lovely day. Because we hiked. Okay, so this is the East Peak of Garfield. No, West Peak of Garfield Ridge.
West, yep.
West. Okay, we made it to the... This is a canister.
Hold on, we need to get someone with it, right?
There's John getting soaked. So this is the Garfield Ridge-East Peak. It was way easier bushwhack. It was, well, it wasn't even a bushwhack. It was like a herd path. Much, much, much easier than the other stuff we did today. We actually were going to skip it, but the herd path was so obvious. And there would be a view here. So I suspect, I know, we're going to come back someday. Because it was so easy to walk out to it.
We got out of here in 5 minutes
Yeah,
or
less than that. It was just really easy. So that's nice. And I don't think it's actively raining on us right now, but we are still in a cloud. So we had decided we were going to skip this, but here's the logbook. Let's see. Last one on the other one was
June 18th.
June 18th. Is it the same person?
I didn't read
You
who
didn't
it
pay
was.
attention. Oh, Teal Goat. Yeah. Second time for the somebody.
For the sheer joy of climbing.
Okay. That person does trail condition reports, and they hit a lot of stuff. They do a lot of long, hard hikes too. Teal Goat. Cool. So I think that's Galehead right there in the cloud. We're coming around to it. I think it's maybe Is it a mile away? Less than that to the hut, and then 3/10 from the hut to the completely wooded summit. And this weather is not unlike the last time we did Galehead. I think these are actually better views. But anyway, we're soaked. Something just fell on the pencil. I mean, I actually had to take my shoe off because I had something poking me, and I dumped the water out of it because they're Gore-Tex shoes, but they're not keeping the water out, but they do keep it in, so that's lovely.
Thank goodness.
Yes, thanks Gore-Tex. So anyway, this is the east peak of Garfield Ridge.